Hey, Takao Nokishi here, and it is time for something a little bit new. Before we start, I am a little sick, so I apologize for my voice. And if I cough, again, I apologize. I don't edit these things, I'm lazy and don't want to learn how to edit yet. uh, Onto a more serious note. Uh, I promised a while ago I would look these guys over, all the dudes that I've done this year, so that's what we're doing today. It's honestly because I just didn't paint anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna move the camera forward, and I'm actually probably gonna be doing this every year. If you're one of the people who are here from Instagram, if any of those people come over, I don't know. Um, you might remember, like, I used to do a year-end review of like all my stuff, where I just basically take a photo of everything that I've done, and yeah, I think I'm gonna incorporate this into it as well. Pardon me. It will be a bit of a longer video, of course, because of that. And yeah, obviously I'm showing you the lion right now. I'm just getting right into it because it's gonna take a little while. I really love how this guy came out, though. He is honestly, in my opinion, one of the better, especially faces that I've done. Like I really like that. I don't typically do eyebrows well, but I think he came out really good, and I love the fact that I did him in the more Dark Angels color scheme. Ooh, I did just notice a little spot that I screwed up there on the lower cape, but nonetheless, I really like how he came out. The base too. The reason why it hasn't been fully finished is because I plan on doing Gilliman and all the other Primarchs that they release as basically similar bases. We're gonna get right on to this guy. And again, this is I've actually decided to make him. I know they don't have rules for lieutenants and Terminator armor yet, but yeah, he is my first lieutenant of the first company. But yeah, I really like this dude. We got the captain I did a while back. Oops, get you out of the way, because again, really like how this guy came out. I did a lot of work on him. You might actually notice this little cape thing from one of the Roman dudes up there. You can't see him right now because unfortunately I can't zoom my camera. Come here. Judicar dude. I finally found his hourglass, and I will eventually be attaching it like to the back here somewhere. I don't want to do that right now. I feel like crap. I'm done with painting at the moment. I got a couple things started. I just haven't been in the mood. This, I finally found a 40 mil base. I just need to do it, you know, get it looking like the rest of his brothers. There, it's a little better. My lighting sucks. Ugh, I hate it. It also doesn't help that I paint in this really dark scheme. And it's going to be very interesting trying to show my Tyranids. They are yeah, you'll see when the time comes. I just need to get more paint to do their main scheme. But, yeah, I don't have a lot to say at the moment. I apologize. I work in a hospital, so you get sick a lot. Come on, focus. Got my champion for the fourth company. The last one I showed was the veteran for the fourth company. Yeah, I know I'm just kind of going through quickly. We do have a lot of dudes, and I don't want to make this a super long video for basically a bunch of guys that are the same color scheme. So I want to get through the first row pretty quick. And we'll get on to those Kroot, because those, I think, really turned out better than most things. Also, I don't have the Pokemon coins. Those are either attached to my van. No, they are attached to my van. What am I saying? Yeah. Really like this guy too, with his freaking missile launchers. As you can see, I did a lot of my Terminators. I will probably finish up the rest of these guys this year. Yeah, I'm really becoming a fan of these Primaris Terminators the more that I paint them. I mean, I love my old dudes, I really do. You know me, I like the Firstborn, but yeah, no, these guys are pretty sick. The proportions are much more realistic too. The head and the shoulder, I like them a lot. Come on, focus. Yeah, another Termy. Nothing special about this guy. I did just do a little bit of red on the gun instead. Just, you know. If I remember correctly, yeah, this one's the Space Marines Heroes. So kind of an in-between. I still really like this guy, and I haven't drilled the barrels yet. Again, the one thing I do like over this guy just the slightest bit is that the Primaris... Oh no, this one does have it. I just never painted it. I like that you can kind of, designate where you would have gold or silver for, like, the different type of piping. I really like that little bit of carved-in detail that they did there. All right, get on to this guy real quick. These guys are the Scions, yes. Tempestus Scions. I'm totally a Militarum player. No. These guys are for a kill team I'm doing, which I do still plan on doing a lot of stuff for kill team this year because I want to get back into it. The more I'm learning about this edition, the more I'm like, okay, they're bringing my kill teams in. I'm cool with this now. Oh gosh, dang it! These guys are going to be annoying to look at. We'll do them last. Got the Roman dude. I think this was Roman with standard. This one's hard to do because it doesn't have much of a base. I'm also trying to make them focus. There we go. But yeah, this guy came out really, really well, along with his little trumpeter dude. They're very, very small, and the bases are equally. But yeah. Alright, now on to the ones that well, fuck. That one just, you will not see him for the rest of the video. Again, I really like that I actually took the time to make this one its own standalone, like, game piece. Because I guess in the rules he does act that way. I don't know if he still does in the current edition, but in the last one he did. Oops. Bump the camera. There we go. So yeah, this guy, I really like the bright green I did on him. I do plan on finishing up this kill team this year, which I've decided that the motifs I'm going for, I don't know if I've mentioned these, are these little dots of maroon, and each of them will have a different skin color. Because, you know, Kroot's, from what I've read at least, they seem like a very diverse society. I do also want to try to get my 3D printer up and running again so I can do some, like, Kroot gorilla heads. Because in some of the books that I've read, that they have, like, more gorilla-looking heads. Like, some have avian features, some have, like, bovine, it almost seems like. So I want to do more than just this little, all of them having beaks, you know. Oh, geez, this guy's... He is not going to be easy, is he? Well, he is, like, one of the darker skin colors. That's unfortunately not going to work. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Yes, I am a professional, aren't I? My thumbs are in my way. It's funny, one of the people who watches these videos are actually my mother, so if you're watching this, shout out to my mom. And she's like, you know, it's kind of hard to see your models when your hands are in the way. And I'm like, I gotta work on it, I know. But you know what, hey, I do appreciate the criticism. It is positive in this case, especially because, yeah, I definitely do. Almost done here. Oh geez, we're at 10 minutes. We got quick. I don't know how much longer I can upload for video length. Ooh geez. I don't know if that's a rule on YouTube anymore. Genuinely, I don't. It's been that long. This guy I really like. The ones with these little blue text and metal spikes coming out, they are for a diorama I will try to finish this year. Just got to do some wire trees and paint up the rest of the squad, but I also need a single sword piece, which is hard to get, so. Alrighty, and the last thing is this dude. He is just a big old version of these guys, basically. He just kind of chills on my book stand. But yeah, it has been a pretty decent year. Again, for people from my Instagram, you probably know this is a smaller amount of paint jobs that I've done, but hey, at least I got some done. I also don't have any of the commissions that I did this year to show you as well, but hey, it is what it is. You guys have a good one.